Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a super duper amazing brand new Doctor Who topic video for today. For this Doctor Who video, I'm going to be talking about my 5 favourite Doctor Who sonic screwdrivers. And of course, I do have a nice honourable mention on one of these. Now, the sonic screwdriver has been a big part of the Doctor's life from his second incarnation, played by Patrick Troughton. And basically, the life of the sonic screwdriver is very, very difficult because we have the Mark 1 sonic screwdriver used by Patrick Troughton, the Mark 2 and the Mark 3 by Jon Pertwee and of course Tom Baker. Because Jon Pertwee had the Mark 2 and the Mark 3 sonic screwdriver. Peter Davison then had the Mark 4, which was destroyed. Then of course we had the Mark 5 sonic with the 8th Doctor and with the 7th and 8th Doctor from the TV movie. Then of course we have basically the Mark 7, the Mark 6, sorry, with the Dark Eye Sonic from Big Fish. Then, of course, we have the Mark 7, Mark 7 with basically John Hurt's one. Then Mark 8 and 9 with the 9th and / 10th. And then, of course, we have the 10th Doctor had a new one that he fully rebuilt himself. But anyway, I'm here to talk about my 5 favourite Doctor Who sonic screwdrivers. Now, I was going to do a video talking about what I think of the 15th Doctor sonic screwdriver, and to be honest with you, I know some people have already said this, but well, what they think of it, I'm going to be different here, people. I'm not going to say what I think of the Sonic until basically I've seen it on screen, because I might like it on screen. It looks very funnier and very, very not like the type of Sonics that I'm going to be able to say I'm not very used to. I'm not really used to seeing a Sonic screwdriver like this. But it's not the weirdest one I've seen. We've had quite a few different type of weird ones. I mean, look at Jodie Whittaker's. And I got told that looked like the massive dildo at one point. Yeah. You know what, but anyway, talking about my 5 favourite sonic screwdriver designs. So I'm going to go from my 5th favourite to my all-time favourite. So you can probably guess which is going to be number 1 for me. And of course, it's going to be an honourable mention. It's also an honourable mention, sorry. So in 5th place, I'm going to have to place the 12th Doctor's sonic screwdriver from Series 9 / Series 10. The end of Hellbent all the way up to, you know, Twice Upon a Time. Now, I absolutely did not love the like of the Sonic when it was first revealed at the end of Hellbent, because I still absolutely loved at the time Matt Smith's one, and I really did love Matt Smith's one, I have to be honest with you, I really did love it. But it is a nice, basically, like say the Doctor's gone with a new predecessor. It's like it's literally, I like carry on from that Sonic. I do quite like it now. And it does change colour. So you got green and then you got blue. Sometimes it does go red on the show, but not here in the character options prop. But I do actually quite enjoy the Sonic. And I think this really does suit Peter Capaldi's Doctor. I'm glad this stayed with Capaldi, because I don't really know what I would think if Jodie Whittaker had this one. To think about it, I think it would have looked a lot better than the one she had, but it's not the worst Sonic, I have to be honest with you, but I still quite like it. And Jodie Whittaker's one I do like, but it's not the worst. So yeah, that's in 5th place. In 4th place, I'm going to have to say something that I think is going to be a little bit controversial for some people. So in 4th place, I have to say it's the 2nd Doctor Sonic that we see in Fury from the Deep and a couple of episodes. I know it reappears again in the War Games, but I think it was reused like in the Dominators, and I think it was used in the Croutons, not 100%. It's been a while since I watched Season 6. I am waiting out for Doctor Who Collection Season 6 when that comes out, before I rewatch Season 6. But it still has my favourite story in there, which is the invasion. The 2nd Doctor sonic screwdriver, some people say it just looks like a torch, and basically it looks very, very simple. Then the way of the complicated look the Sonics does progress over time. So I do quite like this one. Not basically, I've had to put this one above basically Peter Capaldi's, but I do quite enjoy Patrick Troughton's a little bit more, because it just looks absolutely basic. And remember what the first and second Doctors were. The first Doctor basically wasn't really getting involved in people's planets and people's affairs. He was just traveling the universe. It wasn't until the second Doctor, so of course the second Doctor's going to have be the one to make a sonic screwdriver, a little tool to try and help him get into the little knots and crannies what he needs to get into to try and sort out the planet. In third place, I'm going to have to place Jon Pertwee, aka the Sonic Screwdriver Mark III. I have to be honest with you, I love this one. This is Jon Pertwee's main Sonic Screwdriver from season 7 down to basically the third story of season 10, because the Sonic Screwdriver was never seen. This one was because the Doctor make a new one for basically the Green Death, because this one's was took off him and it's still in the prison cell on the moon colony. I do quite enjoy this Sonic Screwdriver. Yes, it has a fantastic advantage. I mean, I do love that sticker. It looks absolutely brilliant. And the fact this is a Sonic Screwdriver the third Doctor uses quite a lot, where he's there talking like in the Demons. I reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. And he's there talking to the Master. I reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. And I love the way how he's there scanning on that beach with all the mines. And he's there with the Sea Devil approaching him. He's there literally like doing that. And he's there pointing it. And you see the Sea Devil running away. And then when he comes across the Drassics, I absolutely love it. It looks absolutely brilliant, and I just have to say, this one used to be my second favourite Sonic, but I'm going to have to say it has made it into third place. So, coming into second place, I'm going to have to say it is another one from Modern Who. It's one that I'm a little bit gutted it's not going to be seen ever again, and that is the 14th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I like the Sonic Screwdriver? It only appeared in the 60th anniversary. Yes, but look how cool it looks. I mean, there's so many good callbacks to, like, the Master Sonic Laser, a little bit of the 11th Doctor's here, a little bit of the 12th Doctor's, a little bit of the classic Doctors at the top. You know, you got a little bit of a reminder of the 9th/10th Doctor's one. There's, like, callbacks into this one, but this one does actually something that the other Sonics do not do. It creates force fields. It can create a screen. I do quite like it, and I do like the design of it. I absolutely love the design. I'm gutted that we're not going to see Ncuti Gatwa have this Sonic Screwdriver in his era. I would have loved it if this was like to be the 14/15th Sonic, but now we've got a new Sonic for the 15th. I kind of feel bad that this Sonic is basically now technically only came out this year, and it's already dated by the Christmas episode. I really think it's literally, for something that's literally not looking, but is literally like dated now. I mean, considering back early this year, this was all announced, and this was the one thing I had to say what really got me excited for the 60th anniversary, is that I really love the way the Sonic Screwdriver looks. I really do love it. I think this Sonic Screwdriver, it looks absolutely brilliant. But the fact now we've got a new one with Ncuti Gatwa, I just feel like this one's had its day. And I really think there could have been so much more we could have done with this Sonic, even with the 15th Doctor. You know, I just wish we kind of had this a bit more instead of having a new one with the 15th, you know. Yeah, I'm kind of glad. I like it. It's my second favourite, but I am gutted we are never going to see it again. Very, very good about that, but I absolutely love it. I love the fact I managed to get my hands on one of the character option ones. I couldn't get my hands on the limited edition one, but I'm actually happy with the standard one. And then, of course, talking about my favourite Sonic Screwdriver, and this one isn't from the TV show. No, this one is from the other media, and this is from Big Finish, and it is the 8th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver that we have appear in basically from Dark Eyes onwards. Now, it's also described like a penny whistle, or by Marty O'Sullivan in Doctor Who the Dark Eyes 1. I absolutely love it, because through the sounds of it, this Sonic can do so much more than what we saw with its predecessor, which is the TV movie one. I don't get why the 8th Doctor would go back to this one, considering how much an advantage this one was, and I absolutely love the design of it. I love the whole like diamond logo like shapes. It really does kind of set up the whole light thing with that we see from Modern Who onwards, with Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker, and of course Ncuti Gatwa, and even John Hurt's one. That the fact we go from this fantastic looking bestie one, the one I absolutely love, the fact we go from this to this, I don't get why, because it should have gone from this to this and then to John Hurt's one. But no, we literally go back to this one for Night of the Doctor. I would have loved it if Paul McGann would have returned to the TV on like for Night of the Doctor, but have this Sonic with him. I absolutely love this Sonic. It absolutely is brilliant and amazing. I love the detailing of the design of it. I really do like the brown, like the bass of it, and I absolutely love it. And this one, I absolutely love it, even though it hasn't appeared on TV, but it has actually appeared in other media of Doctor Who. I absolutely love it. It's my favourite Sonic Screwdriver design. I would have loved to have this one make an appearance in Night of the Doctor, or even the Power of the Doctor. I would have loved if this one made an appearance. So that is my 5 favourite Doctor Who Sonic Screwdrivers, which is basically the 12ths, the 2nd Doctors, then of course we have the 3rds, then of course we have the 14th Doctors, basically in 2nd place, and 1st place it's the Dark Eyes one. What is your favourite Sonic Screwdriver design out of all the ones we saw, from the basic Torchlight one with Patrick Troughton to the Mark II with Jon Pertwee, or the other Doctors? I mean, I do quite like David Tennant's original one, which is basically David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston's. Do quite like that one. I do like Matt Smith's one. I have to be honest with you, I do quite like Matt Smith's. I'm not too fond of the Jodie Whittaker one, but I have to be honest with you, I have got some better feelings on it now than I did when it was first revealed. So yeah, that's basically my favourite 5 Sonic Screwdrivers. What is your favourite Sonic Screwdrivers? Let me know in the comments. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content.